What's up, everyone? It's your boy Travis here, and welcome back to the SF Bay Area Sports Talk channel. Hope everybody's having a fantastic night so far, and welcome to another Chicago Bulls live post-game fans hangout. And the good times keep rolling for the Bulls as they get another big victory, 120-100 against the Rockets. What a game, as Coby White just absolutely goes off for a double-double performance with 24 points and 10 rebounds. Coby White just playing at an amazing pace. LaVine with 21 points. You had Thaddeus Young with 17 points. The rookie Patrick Williams with 14 points and 7 rebounds. What a performance, and welcome in everybody to the post-game show as the Bulls are making a playoff push. And what a time right now, as with the win, we are just half a game out behind the Charlotte Hornets for that 8th and final playoff spot. The Bulls now are 14-16 and now have won 2 in a row after beating the Kings and now beating this Houston Rockets team, which, is a young team now with, a lot of solid young players. We got Thomas Granelli. Welcome in to the post-game show. Let's see. Yeah, Warriors, they are going to bounce back strong. So, looking forward to the upcoming game. We got Alice. Welcome in to the post-game show. Let's go Bulls. What a win. This was huge to get this one and, to go on the road against a solid young team. And so super pumped about this win. And wow, playing absolutely phenomenal. We got Sebastian. Welcome in to the post-game show. Congrats on your guys' win. Thank you so much for this, Sebastian. And yeah, what a big win. And, cannot be more thrilled right now. This Bulls team is just shooting the heck out of the basketball. It is so incredible right now. I mean, every single night you're looking at what they are doing and, putting up incredible performances all across the board, coming off the bench and just, scoring amazing. And, it has been incredible. And tonight the Bulls shot 53.8%, knocking down 49 shots, and they shot 41.7% from 3, knocking down 15 threes in this game. So what a performance. Let's see. Steve Kerr said that Stephen Curry is expected back tomorrow after his 1-game absence. That is going to be huge. And yeah, incredibly thankful that the illness that Curry had was nothing too serious. So beyond pumped to see Curry back out there coming up. And yeah, what a win tonight. And looking at some of the stats breakdowns, so we mentioned Coby White and, what an incredible performance. And, he has just been playing so amazing. And, you just love to see what Coby White has been doing. It has been so incredible. Let's see. We got a technical malfunction here. Let me reload the score. So bear with me there as we are loading that back up. There it goes. So yeah, sometimes you get those technical difficulties. We got Mike P. Welcome in to the show. Wow. Yep. Appreciate you checking in, man. Hey, let's go. Let's get it. Go Bulls. Yep. Thank you so much. What a game. Yep. Half a game out behind that 8th and final seed. What a time right now. I mean, it is just so exciting. I have not been this excited, for Bulls basketball in what seems like years. And, the other night, of course, against Philadelphia, we got our first game on nationally televised TV. And yeah, what feels like several years. Because, yeah, I mean, obviously we, over the years, we, of course, did not have a good team. And so, to be where we are now, finally getting respect from the league and recognition, it feels really great because, I feel like we're going to prove to the rest of the league that, this Bulls team is not just, trying to make a playoff push this year. In my opinion, we can, this team, we can, I think we'll be a hard out for whoever we might have to go up against. And I definitely think this team can reach the playoffs. And, to me, I think by next season, this Bulls team can contend for a championship because, when we go into free agency, we're going to have a lot of money to spend and there's going to be a lot of great free agents available. So, the Bulls are going to be in a really good position because we have so much incredible young talent. And, then we're going to be able to go right in free agency, make a big splash, reel in a big fish. And I'm telling you, going to make a huge impact on this Bulls team. And we're going to be able to contend for a championship. And, that's what I love about the confidence that this Bulls team is building. Every win right now, we are building more confidence. And I mean, it is the way that this team is playing. We know offensively how great they can be. Every single night, it seems like they're shooting, 40, 50+% from the field, scoring 110, 120 points a game. And, it's been incredible. And defensively, that is something we can improve on. But, game after game, we are starting to improve there. And that will be key, keeping us in games. Last time I remember the Bulls made the playoffs since 2007, I think. I think it was the season with Dwayne Wade and Rajon Rondo. I believe that was the 2016-2017 season. Yeah, it was. And, what an exciting playoff series that was. I really believe that Bulls team, when you look at having Dwayne Wade, Jimmy Butler, and Rajon Rondo, that team, it was a talented team. And, if Rondo, I think, doesn't get hurt in that playoff series, I think the playoff series definitely, really, definitely goes differently. But it was tough to drop 4 games in a row to Boston in that playoff series after we had gone up 2-0. But, so happy to be where we are now with a young team that, is not only going to be contending this year, we are built to contend, for the foreseeable future. So what a time right now. Let's see, James Wiseman might be back tomorrow. And that is going to be huge. James Wiseman returning from that wrist injury. You really see how much, the Warriors really miss him a lot. And the Warriors have not had a lot of big men recently with dealing with a lot of injuries. And, so getting not only Wiseman, but I do believe Kevon Looney is set to come back. So that's going to be huge for the Warriors. We got Alejandro checking in to the post-game show. What is the San Jose Sharks score? Yeah, we got to get, let's see, we'll get an update right now. That's what I'm going to be doing right after this post-game here. Sharks trying to get a big win tonight against the Minnesota Wild. So right now, Wild do have the early lead 2-1 in that first period, and it looks like 7:56 left. So Sharks, we got to get that win tonight. So looking at more stats in this game, LaVine with 21 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. LaVine playing at an MVP level, and he better get an all-star appearance because, he is more than deserving and has earned it. And, I could not be more happy with the way LaVine is playing. He is just playing. The sky is the limit, for LaVine. The work that he put in the off season, you look at the workouts, it is no wonder that LaVine is playing at this all-star level. And, he is putting up numbers that we haven't seen, a Bulls player do since Michael Jordan and, of course, Derrick Rose. And so, LaVine, he is carrying this Bulls team. And, to me, I think a lot of people have not given a lot of respect to Zach LaVine. You look at where they ranked him in the overall NBA ratings. They had several players ranked ahead of LaVine. And to me, they're not giving LaVine enough credit for the work that he has put in. And so, I'm so happy that LaVine right now is playing at this all-star level and, could very well win an MVP this season. And I do see him winning one in the foreseeable future. Who do you think the Bulls will sign next year? That's a great question. I don't know exactly who is going to be on, the free agency list for, but that I'll definitely get an update for you on that for another bull stream. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna try to look into. I'll look into see who is going to be available. But I do know we do have the money to spend, and I think that is also why that this past off season, we didn't make a whole lot of splashy moves, and I feel like that's because this team already has a lot of talent, and we just kind of got to add a few pieces, and I feel like we will be able to do that so yeah, there will be some big name free agents available. Right now, I'm not sure exactly who off the top of my head is going to be, but from what I know, the free agent market is going to be pretty stacked this coming off season. Welcome in, Brady, to the show. How are you doing, my man? And how is everyone doing tonight? Appreciate that for the win tonight for the Bulls. I'm so pumped right now. So excited. Finally, getting it's just awesome, to be playing competitive basketball to, every single night you feel like you're going to see, an incredible game and a really fun, exciting game. And yeah, the Bulls have an opportunity each game, to win and to play really well. And so right now it is really fun times because, over the last several years, we were not competitive. And so, to me, and to be doing this in Coach Billy Donovan's first year, I think he is doing a tremendous job, getting the most out of the talent on this team. Because, to me, this Bulls team had the talent last year to make a playoff push. But yeah, with everything going on and, with us not really having the right nucleus in terms of, front office structure, I feel like right now this Bulls team has done a complete 180, when you're going from where we were last season to now this season. And yeah, as a Bulls fan, could not be more excited and thrilled for this season and what we can accomplish in making a playoff push, but also, to see what we're going to accomplish, each and every year into the foreseeable future. And so, yeah, LaVine playing just so amazing this year. And, the duo of Zach LaVine and Kobe White, they are such an amazing duo. They can put up, 75, 80 plus points and, provide a ton of scoring. And all across the board, this Bulls team can shoot the basketball. And, tonight, shooting 53% from the field and putting up 120 points. And when you're looking at defensively for this game, the Rockets or the Bulls defensively, they did hold the Rockets to 38.5% shooting and 32.5% from three. So yeah, that is definitely better. We've seen the Bulls sometimes this year, they have allowed teams to shoot over 50%, and the Bulls still have been able to get wins. And, to me, that is a testimony to how great this Bulls team is offensively. They can score so much that, even on nights where defensively they struggle and, they're not necessarily the best, they can still find a way to win. And when you have offense, it is going to keep you in games. You can make comebacks. And so, this team, I think, is just going to be able to, consistently improve on the defensive end. And that will be key, going up against, some of the best teams and being able to limit, how many points we're allowing against them. And yeah, looking at, this Rockets team, I think they, trading James Harden, I think that was a smart move for them in terms of the haul of return they got. They got a lot of young players back, and, they think they're going to be in good position probably in a couple of seasons. So yeah, this Rockets team, I feel like tonight, this was a big win, when you're facing a young team that, doesn't have a lot to lose, it could be easy to, you're going to get their best effort in a game like this. And yeah, Bulls dominated this game offensively, and we get the 20-point victory, our second win in a row after beating the Kings the last game out. And yeah, right now this Bulls team making a playoff push as we are now just half a game out behind the Charlotte Hornets. So amazing. See, an update, Trailblazers are getting killed. Oh, wow. Let's see if I can, I'm not sure who they're going up against. I do know, let's see, check, get an update. So, oh yeah, wow. Suns are destroying them. So yeah, Phoenix is a solid team in the Western Conference. They got a young team as well that last year it came within just one game of making the playoffs. So yeah, that Suns team, yeah, they're pretty solid. But man, what a game for the Bulls tonight. And so, yeah, looking at more stats in this game, Thaddeus Young, he continues to be, huge under the radar player that, consistently puts up stats and puts up great performances tonight with 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. Such an incredible, coming off the bench, he provides so much. And then the rookie, Patrick Williams, he is getting better and better. He has a great game tonight with 14 points and 7 rebounds. He is having a great season. Yeah, I just love seeing what we're getting from Patrick Williams. And, to me, this is, incredible to have him, learn and develop with the talent or on this Bulls team. I think Patrick Williams is, going to blossom into, a really great player in the NBA. And so, yeah, I love seeing what we're seeing from him. He's starting to, really put up big numbers scoring and, rebounds as well. Appreciate the support, Brady. Good luck. I believe, our next game for the Bulls. Let's see if we can, I think it is coming up. Yeah, Wednesday against the Timberwolves, looks like. Yep. So, yeah, that's going to be can't wait to get out. We can try to win our 3rd game in a row against Minnesota. So that's going to be a fun one coming up. And now for the Houston Rockets in this game, their leading scorer was David Wamba with, I apologize if I pronounced his name wrong there. He had 22 points and 9 rebounds for David. And then, so for the Rockets in this game, the Bulls defensively, they were able to hold Houston to 38.5% shooting. For the Bulls, pretty decent defensively. And yeah, I feel like we are getting better and better each game out. And so, yeah, welcome in everybody to the post game show. So great to have all of you here checking in for this big win for the Bulls, making a playoff push. Let me know how all of you are feeling after this big win tonight. And, what are some of the things you are most looking forward to, on this Bulls team and, what they can accomplish. Yeah, love to hear some of your thoughts and how all of you are feeling. Because, right now, I think, as a Bulls fan, I think it is such an exciting time right now, to be making a playoff push. Right now we're not only building for the future, but we're also building in the present term. And we have a fun team that is very competitive. And this team can compete, with the best of the teams out there in the league. And, that's what you love to see. And, with all the young players too, I mean, with every game that they're playing and being that, we went before this season had started 200, I think 75 games or so, or days it had been until, teams had played a game. So I think, getting acclimated to playing alongside everyone, you're starting to learn the strengths and weaknesses. And so, yeah, I think this Bulls group, they're starting to really play to their potential right now. And, they are starting to get their stride. And, to me, I think, we're definitely going to be able to make a playoff push. And I think, we are getting hot at just the right time because I think, we can go through a bunch of teams right now, make a big push and, be able to get to, say, 5th or 4th in the Eastern Conference. I really feel like this team could, that to me, I think is the, if we keep rolling at such a good pace, I think we can get there. But at the very least, I think this Bulls team this season, can get to, say, 7th or 8th in the Eastern Conference. And let's see what can happen. I know, Brady, your Celtics have been struggling. So best of luck to you. Getting back on track there. And so, you guys got a great team. And we'll see what's going to happen. And right now, a lot of solid teams, Brooklyn, they're, playing really well. They're fitting well, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving. I think Brooklyn, I believe they won their 6th in a row. So yeah, they're a hot team right now, and they look to be contending, in the Eastern Conference. So yeah, you got a lot of good teams, and I feel like the Bulls can match up with any of these good teams. We can give them a run for their money and be able to compete and be in those games. So yeah, that's what's exciting right now, and let's keep it going. So yeah, huge win tonight for the Bulls. Incredible offensive scoring night, and as the Bulls continue night in and night out, or day in and night out, continue to put up big offensive scoring nights. And so you love to see that. This Bulls team offensively, just so much talent. And then, defensively, we're improving. We have so many players that can knock down the three. We have a solid bench, guys like Thaddeus Young, guys like Denzel Valentine, and then you got Garrett Temple as well. I mean, perhaps arguably the biggest, huge under the radar signing in free agency. Garrett Temple has been so huge, putting up great performances and coming off the bench, and just really being a huge boost, and bringing that veteran leadership. That's something I think, with a young Bulls team, having veteran leadership is huge. And so I thought that was a really big move to bring in Garrett Temple. And yeah, so right now, everything is coming together at the right time as we're getting hot and getting into the, the biggest stretch, or, right into the thick of the season. Now, of course, this is 30 games in now. Bulls just 2 games behind, below 500. And so, we're very close to getting back to 500. And, I think this Bulls team this year has shown amazing resiliency, in their ability to come back. Whenever we've had tough losses, or, we've dropped 3 games in a row, we've been able to come right back out and, get on another winning streak. So I love the resiliency from this team. After we lost a tough game against Philadelphia, we had to come out the very next day and play against a very good Sacramento Kings team. And so, I give the Bulls a ton of credit being able to, come back after a tough loss. And, they played very well against the Kings. The Bulls get that win. And then, we come out tonight and play very well and get another big win. If your Bulls play the 76ers or Nets sometime, I hope your Bulls pull it out. Thank you so much for that, Brady. And yeah, that would be so, those are going to be some fun matchups. Cause yeah, Philadelphia definitely, they figured to be contending, to come out of the Eastern Conference. And yeah, I feel like, when you saw how well we played against them, the other night, yeah, I feel like it says everything to do with, how good this Bulls team is becoming right now. And, we can compete with the best teams out there. And, I feel like another great test for us will be going up against that Brooklyn Nets team, especially right now, being that, they have found their stride and they have gotten into some rhythm. And yeah, so I feel like that's going to be a really fun matchup to look forward to go up against that Brooklyn Nets team. So yeah, right now we'll see what's all going to happen. Right now, it's just so amazing to, be in a playoff push and to be playing meaningful basketball 30 games into the season. It seems like over the past several years, 30 games in, Bulls have already gotten so far behind, it would be like. And so, to be where we are now, it is so amazing. And yeah, I'm so happy right now seeing how well this team is playing. So we are going to be wrapping up the show here shortly. But before we do, as always, we are going to get to our picks of the game. And so if you'd like, let me know your pick of the game down below in the comment section, and love to hear your thoughts and reactions to the game as the Bulls get a huge win, 120-100 against the Rockets. The Bulls now are just half a game out behind the Charlotte Hornets for that 8th and final playoff spot. So we are indeed making a playoff push, Bulls Nation. So I love it right now. And so for my pick of the game, we're closing in right there, half a game out behind that playoff spot. And for my pick of the game, I am going to take Coby White for his double-double performance. 24 points and 10 rebounds. An incredible shooting night for Coby White. He was 10 of 16 from the field, and Coby White just continues to improve. He just turned 21 years old the other day. So happy late birthday to Coby White. And you love to see him just continuing to get better. He is, developing into a star before our very eyes. And so what a performance for Coby White, and also his ability to gobble up rebounds. That's the thing with him and Zach LaVine, is not only can, they put up 30 plus points, but also they can, put up 10 plus rebounds. And, tonight Bulls did amazing rebounding. They out-rebounded the Rockets 58-52. So, we have a ton of players that, can rebound. And so that is huge from this Bulls team. Thank you so much, Brady. Have a great rest of your night, and we'll see you next time here. Thank you. We got Portlandia. Welcome in to the post-game show. How are you doing tonight as the Bulls get a huge win? We got Alice with his pick is you going with Thaddeus Young. I love it. What a great performance for him tonight. 17 points, 8 rebounds, and 5 assists. He is so huge coming off the bench, just providing excellent production. So I love it. Great performance. And so, always welcoming to questions. And before we are wrapping up the show here shortly. So always appreciate that, Portlandia. So let me know. Appreciate that. And so, what a win for the Bulls. And I am taking Coby White for my selection, just having an incredible season. And, you love to see it from Coby White. And, especially, having a great season, that he had last year. And, he finished the year playing at such a high level. And, he has been able to carry it into this season. And develop and build off of that. So what a game for Coby White tonight. And I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to respectfully say I don't just do any streams with anyone. So appreciate the thought there. Really pumped up, for the 49ers season coming up. So before we end up wrapping up the show, what a win for the Bulls, as the Bulls now win their second in a row. We are making a playoff push, 120-100. The Bulls get the win. Coby White with a double-double performance, 24 points, 10 rebounds. Zach LaVine with 21 points. An incredible shooting night for the Bulls as they get the win. What a win tonight. And so thank you again so much, everyone, for checking out the show. And if you enjoy, just one thing that I ask that really helps out the channel is please smash up that like button. I really appreciate all your support. It really means a lot to me, and it helps grow the channel. When you give YouTube, that engagement on the algorithm, you let YouTube know that, this video is relevant. And so, we can help push this content, reach as many Bulls fans and basketball fans. So thank you so much again, everyone, for all your tremendous support. Really appreciate that. And so we will be doing, tons of 49ers coverage coming up. When we get closer to the draft, and we'll be putting videos out. So we will have plenty of time for coverage. So thank you so much again, everyone. Appreciate all your support. We got MLB Joey. Appreciate appreciate you checking in. Stay blessed. Thank you so much, MLB Joey. And yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for all your support. Yeah, I would not be here without all of you. So it really means a lot to me, you know, to be able to have this community. I enjoy it so much, and I really look forward to it after, you know, after the games and stuff. It's just so awesome. So thank you again, everyone. We will see you next time. Take care. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate the support. Strive for greatness, and we will see you all later. Have a great night, everyone. Let's go, Bulls. Woo!